Well, today, President Trump tweeted ballot counting abuse. He still says that he will win the 2020 election, although most media outlets have called the race for former Vice President Joe Biden. The Trump administration is also battling to strike down Obamacare while the president-elect seeks to save the Affordable Care Act. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports.
Tracy, good evening to you on what is a very noisy night here at the White House as workers here have been laying down sod all day long, so I hope you can hear me okay. Let's get right to it. The president now, President Donald Trump, is not alone in his quest to get to the bottom of the 2020 presidential election. They want to see if Joe Biden really won. Now, the president has support in his legal pursuits, but at the same time, the proverbial clock is ticking to Inauguration Day.
1 week after the 2020 presidential election, President Donald Trump is not giving up his fight to win. Tweeting this: watch for massive ballot counting abuse, and just like the early vaccine, remember, I told you so. But Twitter censored this one, writing in the blue box, this claim about election fraud is disputed.
There will be a smooth transition to a second Trump administration. All right, we're ready. The world is watching what's taking place here. We're going to count all the votes.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says the State Department will be ready to go no matter which person is inaugurated.
President Trump is well within his legal rights to pursue all these things under these laws now.
Today, the president-elect responded to those claims.
So far, there is no evidence of any of the assertions made by the president or Secretary of State Pompeo.
The Trump campaign is pushing the Georgia Secretary of State to check for felons and other ineligible persons who may have cast a ballot. And Attorney General William Barr has authorized federal prosecutors to pursue substantial allegations of voting irregularities.
Health is a right, not a privilege. Yes, yes? Yes, yes.
Meanwhile, protesters at the Supreme Court.
I don't talk about it, be about it.
President Donald Trump and Republicans arguing to have Obamacare overturned. President-elect Joe Biden wants to save it, arguing that the health care law is especially important in the midst of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic.
This doesn't need to be a partisan issue. It's a human issue.
At this point, it does not appear the High Court will strike down the entire ACA. We'll know for certain this spring. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's transition team threatened legal action to get the presidential transition process moving, but today the president-elect said he does not think that's necessary. Tracy?
Okay, White House correspondent Owen Jensen reporting for us tonight. Thank you so much, Owen.